The high vitality radiesthesia graph was created by the Australian dowser H. O. Busby. He presented the chart in an article for a French radiesthesia magazine in July 1959, proposing a combination of numbers within circles to raise and revitalize the subtle energy of people, animals, plants, and objects. According to the story found in radiesthesia literature, Busby received the numerical sequence through channeling. He placed the sequence inside a geometric design composed of 4 circles and began experimenting with it. He reportedly collected stones from a river near where he lived and placed them on the graph to energize them. He later used these stones in experiments involving physical discomfort, health concerns, and the energetic revitalization of an entire house. After observing the different applications and benefits associated with the design, he named it High Vitality Graph. Different versions of the High Vitality Graph can be found online and in radiesthesia books. The most commonly used version begins with the number 9. Another version begins with 7 and ends with 2 sevens. Some references also show a similar numerical sequence beginning with the number 1. Although all these versions are known as high vitality graphs, the version beginning with 9 is the one most commonly found in the literature and is the version I use and recommend. So if you are thinking about buying this graph, pay attention to the numbers. How to position the graph. The high vitality graph should be aligned along the north-south axis. Although the design itself is circular, the outer edge of the graph is normally contained within a square. Whether the graph is printed on paper, made from MDF, wood, or PVC, use the square border to align it with north. Align this side here with north. You can use your phone's compass app for that. The high vitality graph is traditionally believed to revitalize and regenerate the body's cells, increase energy and motivation, promote greater vitality and well-being, energize people, animals, plants, food, crystals, and objects. The high vitality graph is considered a strong and versatile radiesthesia graph. Its ease of use, combined with a wide variety of applications, makes it a tool used by both beginners and experienced therapists alike. Now I'm going to show you 3 simple ways you can use it. We're going to see how to use it to increase the vitality of a plant or a pet, how to energize crystals, food, and water, and how to use it as energetic support when working with a specific health concern. Before we continue, an important warning. Radiesthesia and radionics should not replace medical or veterinary care. If you or your pet are experiencing any concerning symptoms, always speak with a qualified healthcare professional. Use this work only as a complementary energetic practice, okay? Okay, let's begin with plants. If the plant is small, you can place it directly in the center of the high vitality graph. For a larger plant, simply place the graph underneath the pot. It's okay if the pot is bigger than the graph. Now you douse the thyme and leave it there for the necessary time. If your pet is low energy or sick, you can use a recent photograph of the animal or a small sample of fur as a witness and place it in the center of the graph. Then, using your pendulum and time chart, ask how long the witness should remain on the graph. You can ask, how much time is necessary to increase the vitality of this animal to normal levels? Let the pendulum indicate the time. Energizing crystals, food, and water. You can also use the high vitality graph to energetically revitalize crystals, food, water, and other objects. If you use crystals for manifestation work, crystal grids, meditation, or radiesthesia treatments, you can place the crystal directly in the center of the graph. Then use your pendulum and time chart to ask, how much time is necessary to revitalize this crystal? You can use the same process for many different items, including fruit or other food, crystals, a glass or bottle of water, a pendulum, river stones, or even personal objects. I also want to highlight one of the most versatile ways to use the high vitality graph, energizing water. Once the water has been energized, you can drink it, give it to your pet, use it to water your plants, Add it to your bath, or even use it to wash fruits and vegetables. And I'm sure you can think of a few more creative uses. Personally, whenever I'm working at my desk, I like to place my glass or bottle of water on top of a high vitality graph. It's a simple way to incorporate the graph into my daily routine. Now let's look at how the high vitality graph may be used as energetic support for a specific health concern. First, prepare both the witness and the command on the Dowsing graph so they are ready to use. If you don't know how to prepare a witness or a command, watch the other videos on this channel where I teach the entire process step by step. For this example, our witness is Jane Dust, and our command is eliminate tooth pain. After the witness and command have been properly prepared on the Dowsing graph, place them together in the center of the high vitality graph. Remember to align the graph with north. Then use your pendulum and time chart to determine how long the setup should remain assembled. You can ask how much time is necessary for this setup to work. You should also investigate whether a crystal should be added to the setup. Ask your pendulum, should I add a crystal to this treatment? If the answer is yes, use your pendulum to determine which crystal is appropriate. Other possible commands used with the high vitality graph may include eliminate throat discomfort, restore the health of the pancreas, healthy pancreas, increase physical vitality, restore energy and well-being, increase libido. These are only examples. The command should always be clear, direct, and appropriate for the person receiving the energetic work. I hope this gives you a better idea of how versatile the high vitality graph can be. As you've seen, the high vitality graph can be used either with or without a command. When used without a command, the graph works in a broader, more general way, supporting overall vitality and energetic balance. When you add a specific command, the graph's action becomes more focused, directing the energetic work toward the intention defined by that command. Although the high vitality graph is considered highly beneficial, it is also believed to produce a strong energetic emission. For this reason, a few precautions are recommended. Avoid using it immediately before going to sleep. Always respect the treatment time indicated by your pendulum. Stop the energization process once the saturation point has been reached. Pay attention to how each person responds while using the graph. Do not overdo it. According to radiesthesia practitioners, excessive exposure may cause restlessness or difficulty sleeping, especially in people who are more sensitive to energetic practices. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about the high vitality graph and that this video gave you some practical ideas for using it in your own life. Here are a few additional ideas for things you can energize using the high vitality graph. Tell me, can you already think of a way you might use this graph? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas and experiences. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content about radiesthesia and radionics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.